Well, this is your Monday Morning Mindset Makeover Moment with MrDollarOutofaDime. I'm your host, Glenn Glasper, affectionately known as MrDollarOutofaDime. And today's topic is, it's okay to celebrate the small wins. Now, someone asked, what does that mean? Oftentimes we set ourselves on a course to achieve a certain thing or set certain goals. And oftentimes what we miss on the way to achieving those goals is to show ourselves some appreciation for even making the steps to get there. Now, we look at these big goals as the ultimate target, which is the case. However, what happens in many cases when people don't reach those big goals, they think they failed. But what they've missed is the opportunity to learn along the way. They never celebrate the small wins. Those small wins could help encourage you to get to the big win. Now, we see people performing at high levels. You know, you have track stars, swim professionals, and you have all these different people that are performing at high levels. But what we missed is that those things that they've accomplished, or the way that, or the level that they are now, was not something that happened overnight. They had to continuously work at it. They had to continuously get up in the morning. They had to continuously have a certain regimen, a certain discipline, a certain level of stick-to-itiveness in order for them to accomplish the things that they accomplished. But along the way, they had to at least appreciate what they've done or how far they had come so far. Are you celebrating your small wins? Maybe you set a goal to lose a certain amount of weight, right? And you get on that scale every morning, and that scale either goes up 1 or 2 pounds, but it doesn't go down as far as you'd like it to go, right? But you know that you've worked out for that day. You know that you ate the way you were supposed to eat the day before, but the scale didn't move, right? That doesn't mean that you're not working, you're not accomplishing the things that you set out to accomplish. It's a process. It's a process, but you got to appreciate some of the progress. What you may not physically see with your eyes, just because you don't physically see it with your eyes, doesn't mean that it's not happening behind the scene. So look at it this way. If you set out to reach a certain goal, to earn a certain amount of money by a certain amount of time, and you spend most of that time reading books, some may wonder, how are you going to accomplish the goal of making a certain amount of money if you hadn't specifically done the work? What you may be missing is the wins in learning to accomplish the goal of the certain amount of money by learning the steps to get to where you need to get to in order to accomplish that. It's like sharpening your axe before you cut down a tree, right? I heard a saying that says 2 people would give an opportunity to cut down a tree, and one said, if you have 4 hours to cut down a tree, how would you spend your first 3 hours? He said, I would spend that first 3 hours sharpening my axe. So you sharpen your axe and you appreciate the time that you spent sharpening your axe, because now you know it's only going to take you an hour to cut down the tree. So you look at these types of things, and these are things that many people miss. They look at people that are successful, they look at people that are in good shape, and they're doing all these great things. But what often gets missed is the process that took them to get to where they are. And oftentimes, many people will set out to achieve the things that they've seen someone else achieve, but they won't appreciate or give themselves credit for the things that they've accomplished along the way, right? They said that there's motivation in the appreciation. So give yourself credit. Now, this is not a pass to lay down and not work at it, but you have to celebrate the things that you accomplish along the way. So if you've gotten up out of bed and you're watching this video, then you have made the first step to accomplishing whatever it is that you set out to accomplish for today. So celebrate the small wins. Give yourself credit. Don't allow the small wins to get you out of the focus of getting to the big wins, but do celebrate the things that you've accomplished, the steps that you've taken to get you towards the bigger picture. So this is another message that I want to share with you to get out of your own way. Give yourself credit for the things that you have done along the way to what you will ultimately do. And it's okay to celebrate the small wins. This has been your Monday Morning Mindset Makeover Moment with Mr. $1. I thank you for watching.